like all of my fan signs and stuff, I need a clean wall, and there's no other clean walls anywhere else. But this is one of 3 rooms. That's my studio. Okay, let me get out the cape. This is the making room. I've got the garage, which is like the airbrush and like power tool room, and then I have a smaller room that's my storage room for all of my materials. Everything's organized. It's so nice. I want to redo it though. I'm kind of running out of space for my costumes, because originally how I was storing them is I kept each one in like a storage bag kind of thing. But I need to change that and make it a little nicer. And it's on the 2nd floor. Cosplay stuff is heavy. It's not too heavy. All of the metal stuff and the welding and all of that's downstairs in the garage. Everything else, well, I guess the shelving is heavy. I mean, you helped me move, so. Aw, thanks, thank you, and welcome on. How are you today? Okay, I'll try to get as much of this. I know I didn't carry it up. Hey, at least we didn't bring my industrial sewing machine upstairs, and it stayed in the garage. That would have been a bit much. That or my the other sewing machine too, with the foot pedal. Yeah, that wouldn't have happened. So this is our cape for our World of Warcraft cosplay, and it is the Permafrost cape. Correct me if I'm wrong, Adam. It is commissioned, so yee. Love the cloak, it's your favorite. Yeah, the colors on here are not the colors of the thing. This is just colored for me, so I know which pieces I'm cutting. So like if you see here, this whole yellow section, that was all one piece that we cut out last time on stream. Same with the red. Today I want to do the template for all of the orange section, which goes from here to here, down to here, and then on the second side. And if you're new to the stream, I do all of my templating myself, and I have tons and tons and tons of blueprints available on my website. So if you're making a costume or a prop specifically, check there. I've got a lot. The old singer would not have been too, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're tracing that, and then I do have to also trace on the top part of the cloak. I cut out this top green, but I need to trace these two as well. And that's pretty much the last of our leather pieces we're cutting out. I have not decided what I'm using for the back of this. Typically, I would use leather as the backing for all of my pieces, and it just makes it pop. It gives you that authentic look, and it'll move with a weight to it. It's really pretty. But because I was unable to actually pick out my leather in person and make sure it's the right size, I have no idea what I'm getting. I mean, I know the product, I know the colors, and generally what it's going to be, but leather, because it is an animal product, it is not a yard of leather. It's not a square. It is a hide. Hides come in different shapes. Hides, specifically cows, sometimes have branding marks on them. So I don't know if there's going to be like a giant logo right here of some guy's cow farm thing. Or if there's any rips. Leather also, it is stretched when it's dry. So the thickest part of the leather is going to be the center of the hide. Towards the edge, you actually have clip marks of where they stretched it, and it is thinner, and it tends to be a little bit more hard and kind of crisp rather than soft in the center, depending on the type of leather you're using. But the case, if I do not have it, is we will do some type of fabric, but I'll have to see what I have. This cosplay, originally I'd planned on making it in 2 months. It was going to be for June. Now that we're in all this situation, it's kind of getting pushed back a little bit. So I'm kind of working it here and there just because getting materials is a wee bit more difficult right now. Yeah. So that's what we're doing right now. I'll try to keep as much of it in camera as possible. There will be some times that it goes out. Just yell at me to fix it, and I'll fix it. So let me get the tracing paper. And for all of my leather pieces in most of my templates, I leave the original template intact. Before cutting it, I will a lot of times color on it so I know what part is what that I'm needing to work on. And then I'll use tracing paper and I'll retrace it so I know exactly which parts to cut, especially when, like for here, it overlaps on 3-4 different pieces. So I know which piece is which and I don't have to recut this. I've got that. I need tape. We're not cutting right now. I'm gonna tape this to the table though. I'm gonna spin it one more time. There we go. It needed one more wind. So now I can do that and you can kind of see a little bit more. Kinda. But I did get more of my tracing paper in, which I'm happy about. I was getting pretty low. Tape it together. And then we'll use our masking tape to tape the tracing paper to the table. Aw, they're walking back now. It's really funny on how many people have a routine now every day for they're walking like the pets or their kids and stuff outside. Like before all of this happened, there wasn't too much routine. There was like occasionally people that go to like the gas station that's next to me, they walk to it every day. But there's a lot more people that have their like daily walks now. Oh yeah, and everybody else also has the snow right now, which is just so funny to me. I've seen snow once in my life. And it just is hard to think that it's 95 out here, super sunny, but it's snowing there. where they're like long flaps and stuff, but they're not an actual capey cape. So yeah. You always use a cloak on your character in WoW? Yeah. And you know what? Good, most characters, they love their little butt capes. I mean, you have, I mean, skirts are also considered, you know, butt capes. But, Ariel had one, Tyrael had one, Janna from League of Legends had one for my Victorious Janna. It's really hard to think and do this right now. But a bunch of them have. Like, even if they go from higher to lower, they always tend to be like in 2 pieces or whatnot. We've gotten a lot of work done today so far. I'm really happy. What else is the cape going with? So it's the Permafrost cape. That's also the, I have it wrote down, the Radiant Lightbringer armor, which is the Mythic Recolor? Am I correct on that, Adam? I looked up the specific armor set, and the color that is on yours, that's what came up on it? And then it's the Ashbringer sword that we're doing. And I promise, I'll know more about this soon. I have officially been in the game now, and I took all of my screenshots of the character. But now I actually, because I have the game, now I can play it. And I plan on setting up a character with the Horde for, what is it, the Night Elf, is that correct? Yes, Mythic armor set? Okay. Blood Elf, okay, thank you. Yeah, this is like a whole new world for me. I had tons and tons of friends who played this growing up, but I have a really addictive, like, when it comes to games like this, I get really, really addictive, and so I kind of avoided this. I've played other similar games, like in high school, I lost my life to, you're gonna laugh, but it's Fly for Free. So I played that a lot. I had really high class, had tons of, like, party builds and everything. But, yeah. And then, like, I hadn't played anything since then, and then when Atlas came out, oh, that was even worse, because with me working at home, I was playing the game every day from when I woke up till, like, 3 a.m. and stuff. And I did that for 2 months straight. I didn't do anything. I didn't, like, do any cosplay making. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I love the game, just I'm glad I kind of attempting not to get any the pencil lead on me. Go. Keep playing. Music. Let's see. I'm still listening. Like, if we ever become partnered, I want to do one where I have, like, it's me, but then we can do, like, different, like a hammer in one hand is one. We could do, like, the flappy arms as another one, so people can be like, woo! You're all thinking this looks complicated? Only a teeny bit. We are currently working on our World of Warcraft cape. It's the Permafrost cape, and it's all going to be cut out of leather. The template I did, and we're now just tracing out this section. So if you see the different colors are the different pieces that we're cutting. And we cut out on our last cosplay stream just about all the pieces. So right now we're tracing the orange part. I'm trying to get this as much in the stream. Okay, that's a little better. But yeah, we're tracing the orange part right now because it was the largest piece and I didn't have enough leather at the time for that one. But I have more hides coming today. My speaker is in the way. I'm about to jump on the table to do this. There we go. Will you be taking this to BlizzCon? BlizzCon or just other conventions? I don't typically make costumes for conventions. I do a new cosplay every single month for Patreon. So I do a cosplay of the month, and I do a bunch of tutorials and blueprints of it. I would love to take this to TwitchCon, but I have no idea if there's going to be a TwitchCon. Otherwise, I'm making a costume. So yeah, I don't typically make one with a specific convention in mind. But I've never been to BlizzCon. I would love to go one year. Just don't have the money right now. Since this is my full-time business, it's very hard to go to conventions when I'm not a guest at them. Just because they cost so much money. And my money already goes to like the crafting budget and bills, so. You went to BlizzCon 16, traveled from the UK. Ooh, that's props. You'd be surprised for how many of the cosplays I've made wings, how many people walk into me. So that was another large learning curve for how many wings I've made on characters, making them where they're not permanently set, where they can still give way because of how many times people walk into me or don't pay attention. They don't see this giant wall in front of them. Like my Ariel cosplay, I've had so many people. They go into the wings. It's like, you don't see, I'm 8 feet across. They're like 3 more feet above me. They're giant blue like curtains that you can't miss. But I don't know. Tomorrow I'll probably cut all this out. At least the tracing paper stuff. You use Texas Roadhouse for inspiration? See, they're not a good place, though. Ham. Yeah. He put a picture in Discord of the sweet potato with the marshmallows and stuff, and yeah. Heading out, have a great rest of your day. Aw, thanks for stopping by, Nub, and have a wonderful rest of your day and weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye. Okay, we're just about done. But without oh yeah. And I just want to make sure that we got all of it now. So I probably say so many things that are out of context or whatever are really bad. I speak Taglish. You just gotta understand the language and then we're all good. Okay, that side's all done. And I'll have to go back and tape a few of the pieces so when we cut it, our template stays together. And that side's all done. Okay, so our template's all done. Ta-da! I'll put it over here temporarily and I'll untape the main one. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty! Oh. We didn't trace these up here, but that's okay. I'll get them another time. I do have enough scrap for those pieces. Okay, keepy keep. You did your job. You go back under the table now. And this is what we just traced. Hard to see, but that's kind of what it is. And then it'll be cut out of leather next. So yeah. But that's gonna be where we end for the day. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you're new, welcome to the community. My name is Tiffany from Tiffany Gordon Cosplay, and press the follow button now. Insert happiness. We got a lot of stuff done today. We finished tracing the rest of the part of our Permafrost cape for a WoW cosplay. We put together our blueprint for our Final Fantasy cosplay. For the blades, we also sewed buttons and things for our My Hero cosplay, for the shoes. So yeah. The mannequin leg in the background with Nico's wig on it is terrifying. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's actually one of my favorite things. But I have no room. I need more wig heads to put things on. I just haven't had time to get any. So yeah. But I'm happy we had so many people on today. It was a really fun time. Thank you, Gummy Jeeves, for the tier 2 resub. Thank you, Dr. J75, Mr. Jason, for the 5 gifted subs to the community, and everybody that received one, welcome, welcome. And then Ham, short first, thank you also for the new sub. It's greatly appreciated, and as always, all of our subs, donations, and everything, all go in this scrolly thing on our next stream. Our next stream will be, I think it'll be on Monday, the 27th. No idea if it'll be a cosplay or a gaming stream. If it's a cosplay stream, we'll be continuing what we're doing. If it's a gaming stream, we'll either do Animal Crossing or we'll do World of Warcraft. So one of those. So yeah. Dear Leatherwork, thank you for the follow. Much love. So yeah, thanks everybody. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, they're all at Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. That is for obviously my Twitch account, for Instagram, my main Instagram account, for thanks Adam. For Facebook, for YouTube, for Patreon. Patreon this month, our feature cosplay, because we do release a new cosplay to the community every single month, is Blair from the anime Soul Eater. I've got blueprints on there. I've got cosplay tutorials on how I made, you can see the wig in the background for the giant hat, as well as you can get access to my private Instagram. If you're interested in more lewd boudoir stuff, we have some higher tiers with that. You can also find that on my OnlyFans page for cosplay lewd or just normal lewd stuff. Whatever, if you're interested in that, go that way. If not, then happy days here. But that's also at Tiffany Gordon Cosplay. And then if you want to follow me on Twitter, that one is at Tiffany Cosplay. It's the only one that's different because my name is too long. And then of course we do have an open Discord. If you'd like to join that, just do !Discord or click the Discord button below the channel somewhere down there. I post when I go live. We also have a cosplay section if you want to share your cosplays in there, a general section. We've got an Animal Crossing section if you want to share your friends' links on that. We've got a bunch of different channels on there, so yeah, and we do gaming stuff as well. And then of course my website, www.tiffanyGordonCosplay.com, and I've got lots and lots of blueprints on there. We have a giant collection of props and stuff for you to see there, as well as cosplay prints. So yeah, have fun with those. So let me do one last little check. We're all up to date. Yay! But thanks guys so much. We reached our sub point goal today, which I'm really happy. This is the most subs we've ever had, so thank you. We will be, I've got how we're gonna do the giveaways, like the little thingy. I just have to install it on my Twitch something or another. I don't know offhand. But yeah, so hi Evil 10, welcome on. But yeah, I'll try to get that hooked up for our next stream, and maybe we'll do a giveaway for our next stream, and that'd be really, really exciting. So thanks guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye everyone!